All right, good morning. All right. Well, I started working out on this side of the yard because I want to get all this cleared up. But, you know, I'm starting down on this end and working that way. It's lighter here. I can get this knocked out pretty quick. But at the same time, I want to get this piece of wire up, and I want to get my blackberries planted so I can do that. And this is a good time right now to do it. The kind of weather we've been having, even though it's hot, it's overcast, not real sunny. So it's just a good time to do that kind of stuff right now with the weather like it is, because it'll have a chance to, you know, come out of shock and get rooted before our weather gets really hot again, you know, which I'm sure it will. But anyway, so I'm tearing up the weeds, cleaning up the weeds here, and using my little hand tiller here. My little hand tiller, and pretty much get in here and twist it, pulls it out by the roots, and I'm feeding it to the chickens. I'd like to show you my bay leaf tree. Bay leaf trees grow slow, but here it is here. You can see it there, and look how tall it's gotten. So it's probably about 5 feet tall, 5.5 feet tall, and it's looking good. Alright, I got a little bit more grass, to weeds and stuff to get up over here. But since I got this clear, I'm going to go ahead and work on this right now. So I want to put that in the center of these, of the kumquat tree and my bay leaf tree. So right there in the center, so as you can see, that that board's off. I got to move it over like 2 fence boards. So I'm going to move that over, and that one I'll have to move over 2 fence boards. So that over, and I'm also thinking I'm going to use one of these tomato cages that'll help. Now I have to keep an eye on it, and all the new canes I got to make them go up through that, which might be hard if I don't keep up with it. If I let it go too long and the canes get too long, I'm not going to be able to do it. So I got to keep up, I got to watch it on a weekly basis, and every time we got new canes, make sure they stay inside the cage so they come over the cage. That'll help when I go to maybe tie off the upper canes from hanging over too far, because I'm going to have to keep them tied up a lot because I have these 2 trees. Now you see, before I didn't have any of this here, and I had blackberries growing on this whole fence. Alright, I'm sitting here talking to the camera while I'm doing this, and I realized the camera wasn't on. Alright, so anyway, I got the other wire panel up, and I even got the plant in the ground. Now, I'm going right now to go get a bucket of compost. I'm going to put some compost around it. I don't know why my camera keeps going off. I keep thinking I'm forgetting to turn it on, but it's going off on me. But there it is, guys. I put the cage around it, and it's going to be really hard. If I don't keep up with it, it was hard to get those through because of all the stickers, you know. Now that's that Kiowa. I think it's how you say it, Kiowa blackberry. It's a thorn blackberry, but it's big berries. So I'm happy with it, and I didn't really disturb the root, so really we should be okay, except the fact that it's going to be getting this sunlight. It's kind of new because it's been in direct sunlight, but I think it's going to be okay. If it starts clouding up again, I mean, now we're getting blue skies, but it was cloudy earlier. That's one of the reasons I came out and worked out here, because it was cloudy. Then I wound up working, and it's pretty hot right now. Anyway, all right, guys. So I got that done. So really, that gives me two things. Was my blackberries, and I wanted to get the banana tree. I was debating if I was going to put the banana over here or the goji berries. I got an area in here. Once I clean this out, I got a spot in between here. And I think I'm going to do the goji berries because I got a place for banana tree. Now this is going to just be one banana tree that we're going to have. I got some back there, if you can see them above my house back there. Oh, sticking up there. And we get bananas on those, but that's not the Cavendish banana. Cavendish bananas right here. This is what we want. This tree is only going to get 7 to 9 feet tall and give me full-size bananas. So either I'm going to do the goji berries over here, or I'm going to do another banana tree. So I gotta kind of decide what I want to do. I'm going to leave this area here. This will be my potato, where I'm going to do my potatoes. So I had 3 spots, but I'm just going to keep this one. And that's what you got to do when you're in a city-sized backyard. You know, I can't grow as much as I can if I had an acre. You know what I mean? Of course. So I want a little of whatever I want. I got to find a spot for it, and maybe it's going to be on a small scale. But I'll learn how to tweak this a little more, because I really do have some room over here. I could extend this side out a little bit more, where I can get me some more potatoes growing in there. So that's a possibility too. I'm going to take that cage off of it. I had done that because of the cats. I didn't want the cats digging in it. And still don't want them digging in it, but anyway. So that gives me my elderberry now. I had a place for the elderberry that I think is going to do well. My blackberries, I know they're going to do well here. They've done well here before in the past. And anything I grew on this side of the fence over here always did good. Always did good because of the amount of sun it gets. But I got to watch what I put here. Some things you can't get that much sun, like a pomegranate. You know, you got to put indirect sunlight, not as much sun, but yet they need enough sun to make the fruit and the fruit to ripen. You know. So anyway, all right. So I feel like I'm getting some things accomplished. Hopefully this stuff don't get destroyed. I mean, I know we got some things way out there coming into the Caribbean, and it could possibly come into the Gulf, and that's some possible hurricanes. So every year it's a possibility we get them, but it's like about every 10 years is when we get really hit. So it's only been 7 since the last one. but it don't mean that it can't happen, you know. So so to kind of go over what's going on so far on this side of my yard here, guys, for some of you newcomers, new subscribers, that's a plum tree. Last year I had a few plums, so this next year coming up, expecting to get a lot more plums. Okay, got the plum tree. And down here I have a loquat tree, but this is the sour loquat. Okay, or kumquat, not the loquat, a kumquat. I'm sorry. That's a sour kumquat. Then I've got my blackberry. I got a bay leaf. This will be my potato patch. This is raspberries, which I got to get in there and try to clean this out where I can see what's going on in here. And then I got the elderberry right there. And then that tree right there is a Myers lemon tree. And then I have a mandarin tree tucked in all that junk back there. I don't even know if it's still alive now. I got to get in there and clear this out, and that's going to be next. I moved my boat out in the front, gave me room here, so I'm working here to clean this up so I can roll my trailer up, get it out the way so I can work over there. So that's the plan, guys. And so got my blackberries in. Now I do have 2 more blackberry plants. Let me see. They were really little. Let me see if they're growing any. And I might not need them, but then I'm going to keep them in the greenhouse and keep them nurtured and grow them just in case these get destroyed again by a hurricane. Oh, they're out here. I got them out here getting some indirect sunlight, and they are growing. There's one there, right here. It's growing. This one too, new growth. I see new growth, so that's good. That's really good. So they are growing there. Good. Because I'm going to have to transplant them into a bigger pot. Because that's how I find with the blackberries, if you just give them a lot of room for the roots. Because the roots, I think they spread out pretty wide. If you keep them contained too long in a small container, it affects the growth of it. Oh, any plant is like that, but I find that the blackberries do it kind of quick. And like those probably need to get out of there. The roots have probably been growing. The roots have probably almost overtaken that. Those little 1-gallon containers. Okay, guys. I'm going to go in and take a rest. Get out of this heat. And we'll get to working on some of this other stuff. So, guys, hey, man, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Man, share this if you haven't done it before. If you know people, and try help me grow the channel, but not so much for me, but so more people can see what you can do in a city-sized backyard. You can find people on YouTube that are growing in the city, but not nearly like, you know, people that have farms and all that. And we have a tendency to watch all that, and then we want to do all that, but then we come out in our little backyard and we get kind of shocked a little bit. It's like, well, how can I do any of that in this little bitty area? Well, that's what I'm here for, to show you that there's ways to do some of it. There's other people on YouTube, look them up, but it's like, I know we're getting to the point that you know, we all can't move to the country, and there's still got a lot of more people in the city, and there's a lot you can do in the city. And so all right, guys, productive morning for me so far, and I'll finish cleaning out this side before I go in. The rest of the weeds, it ain't much. Get that cleared up, and then I just got to jump on that side, the potato patch, and start cleaning that. So all right, guys, see you on the next video. Be blessed. All right, bye.